but it's whatever how you feel. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
How you feel about the team, but you still got to put in the consideration of what the other guy is saying. Because it is fact, like like I said it yesterday. I'm dead serious, bro. He gave me some humble pie when he told us last year about our team, bro. And I was arguing with him. I'm like, bro, you're bugging. And then when I seen it, I'm like, yo, I apologize, bro. I had to apologize to him because it's like, dog, like you were fucking right. Like last year was dog shit for real, bro. Like, so I had to, you know what I mean? Everybody get that humble pie. Everybody gets that humble pie, bro. But you got to be the one to be like, you know what, bro, right. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start looking at shit in a different lens, bro. We looking at shit in a Cowboys lens, and we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that.
And it's like ECG. If you don't have confidence that dude knows what the hell he's talking about when he's talking about NFL teams, any dude that's turned down job offers from NFL teams to be a scout, he's turned multiple ones down to be a scout.
Right. Yeah.
Because for him it's a pay cut. So I mean, you got to know he knows what he's talking about if the NFL teams want him.
Right.
So,
like he does, like anybody who turns, like bro said, anybody who fucking turns down NFL scouting, offers, he's doing something special, bro. There's something special with him, yo. You know what I'm saying? There's something special with him.
I can't remember what he said. The most recent one was the Giants, I think.
Yeah.
The Giants, something like that. Was the latest offer. Yeah. So yeah, man. We had a great group on last night, man. It was outstanding, and the chat was just going off, man. It was a beautiful thing.
Y'all got to see me beat up on Pietro, man. 4 more times. 5 more times, actually. Yeah, I am actually 7-0 against this man.
Yeah. Yep, 7-0.
But I don't even count that because I want a real. I ain't lying, bro. I want to get him on the show when I have a real debate with him. He just plays too much. Yeah. He just plays too much.
Yeah. Well, and it to me, it's the personal shots at individuals on the show, not just us. I mean, even in the chat, personal shots. That don't belong nowhere.
Right. That's why I get on his ass like I do. Yep. Time I gotta keep telling you that you're not doing that over here. You feel me?
Yep.
So
I learned a valuable lesson today. I don't want to use anybody's name in vain, but Jeff and Chris had a salute, basically a salute to Derek Carr at his retirement, and they were looking back at highlights and stuff. Yeah. And they had one long video that they were kind of starting and stopping, and they shut them, and YouTube shut them down. And now they let them come back on. They were able to come back on, but I learned a valuable lesson of video. You can use YouTube videos on your channel. They just can't be that long, and they also can't have music in the background either. So
right. That's why. Oh, go ahead, bro. Finish up.
While they were dark, I went on the YouTube help, the StreamYard help thing for YouTube, and I was looking up what the policy is, and the policy was the length of the video, and that they were on the commentator. They were allowing the sound of the commentators, in there, because that's NFL branded stuff. Is the voices that are in there. So I think that they would have muted the video altogether and just commentated themselves. I asked the question. I sent the question to YouTube. It sometimes takes a couple business days to get an answer back. But that would cure it just by muting the video. That remains to be seen.
Well, I'm gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? When I did the Louis Riddick, not Louis Riddick. What's his name? The Bucky Brooks. I did one of his mocks, and shit, they said copyright. I took that bitch down. They said took it off. I had to redo it. I was like, damn. So I had to just like, I can't use it. And I'm not finna mess around with anybody. And, you know what I'm saying? You know. My man James in the building. Appreciate you pulling up,
Frank,
man. Frank Wimmer in the building. Thanks for pulling up, my brother. Thanks for pulling up, man. Raiders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Raiders.
Bro said, gentlemen, hey, man, happy Mother's Day to the ladies over there, man. Happy Mother's Day. You feel me? It's the Mother's Day special. Nav and Jersey, you heard me?
I hooked the wife up. Remember, she's a Panthers fan, right? I got her a freaking Bryce Young authentic on-field jersey.
Right.
She was pretty damn happy about that.
Yeah, I always
He's entering year 3, so jersey purchase is warranted now. That's
right.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. So, his stick said something that was, interesting, right? Stepper said this. I'm gonna go to your next John too, Stepper, but Stepper said this. He said, not gonna lie to you. He said, not gonna lie to hold you. This nigga ECG really be reaching on his takes on bro. Now, I can understand why certain people say that, but you gotta take it into consideration, bro. Like I said, bro, when I covered the draft, it was intense, bro. Like I had to really I be getting where niggas be saying, bro. Like, now, do I believe on certain stuff he was saying? Like, as far as like Darian Porter, no, I don't believe that Darian Porter is just going to be. I think he's really going to be something special. I'm standing on 10. But I said that though. I said, bro, I think he's going to be something special. And I say he said he wants to play special teams. That just made me even more happy. You feel me? So
he said he wants snaps. He don't care where they come from. That's
right.
Basically, yeah. He wants game time. He don't care where it is. And I think Stepper's talking more about with Besh. Going to be a solid number 2 solid possession receiver. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. I believe that 100%. I believe he's going to knock some people's. He's going to make some people look out their ear holes.
He's gonna put some linebackers on their ass, bro. Watch. And y'all think I'm lying. He's not. He looks like he's willing. He can't wait to do that. He looks like you catching. If one of them safeties get caught off guard, oh man, he's gonna lay them flat, yo. Shout out to Stepper in the building, man. Frank said 99% off Raider jerseys with Sanders on the back. Yo, that's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, that's nasty work right there, Frank. Nasty work, bro.
Well, y'all know Dylan Gabriel's taking all the reps.
Yeah. And
Dylan
rookie
Gabriel's taking the reps.
Yeah. Well, as it should be. He was
but
drafted.
It don't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, they got a plan going on, so they don't know. They best man win. But if I'm betting my money, I'm thinking, and it was just out of Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel, then I got my mind set up on Shedeur. Like,
yeah, me too.
Now I have my money on Shedeur. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, you can't.
I know the Browns play a nigga like us. If the Browns play us, and Dylan Gabriel's in there, oh, we batting every ball he put down. Mm-hmm. That's all most of our defensive linemen do is bat ball. Max does it, Adam Butler does it, Christian Wilkins does it, and Tyree Wilson picked up on it. So,
well, and that's the thing. And then all the defensive linemen that we picked up are all tall as hell.
Right.
You know, as well, they're going to be batting balls now.
Nah, facts. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers in you guys' lives. Appreciate you. Where's the flag? Appreciate you pulling up too, man. Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? To all the ladies on your side, my brother. Word up. Appreciate you pulling up, man. You feel me? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to both channels right here. Boom. You feel me? We in the building. You know what I'm saying? We in the building all Mother's Day for y'all. You know, it's how we doing it. I mean, his stick said, Deport a fella. He tough cornerback. He got strapped. Nah, fat like word. Like he's gonna lock you up for real. He gonna put the cuffs on you for real. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead and go and put the cuffs on you. He's 6'3", runs at 4'3". He got some weight to him a little bit. Like yeah,
and he had a crazy bench press rep number for a defensive back too. Can't remember what it was, but just from the combine, I was just like, damn, I wanted to say that dude did like 25 reps.
Nah,
and there were defensive linemen not doing 25 reps. You know, so.
Bro said, I got a Kings Weber jersey, Frank. That's fire too.
Nice.
Bro said, J Ben and Deport gonna have strap. No, my mama. Corey Bennett and Derek Porter gonna have strap. They can play on island on bro. Nah, facts. Yeah, like you said it. You said that shit. Hey man, y'all gonna let my man Stepper come in here and cook like this, bro? My bro in here cooking. He over here cooking. Yes, bro. I definitely think you put them two out there is great. Yep. But you know, Darren Porter gonna have to get it in where he fitting because somebody gonna get injured. We don't want them to, but niggas get injured. You feel me? So, and then rotation, they gonna rotate too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So no relation that one of that I know of. Nah, fraction.
Right. Well, and also you think about it, then you got those guys, right? Corey Bennett, Darren Porter. I mean, and then you have Stokes back there, and then you have Chin trying to freaking take people's cleats off when he hits them. You know?
Yeah.
So
we got some guys back there, bro, and yo, trust me.
You're just not gonna be able to go over the middle.
I think JJ, because he can play all over. I think you put him in the slot.
Yep.
I would really consider that, yo. Ja'Cory Bennett, you know, maybe you throw Darian Porter if you're comfortable with him on the outside, to throw him on the outside and then put JJ Stokes in the middle. Like, why not?
Well, it's like
all three of them runs a 4.3, bro. All three of them.
Hell, then Tommy Mellott. Tommy Mellett's a banger too, and he can be a slot. He can be a slot cover guy.
Oh, Tommy Mellott?
Yeah.
No, he ain't playing. So you gonna put him on defense too?
No, if something goes down injury wise, man, you roll him over to the defense, man. He's freaking. He's all around.
Yeah, I can see that, but we deep at corner. We're pretty deep at corner.
Right, I'm just saying.
Don't forget, we still got Melo. I think Melo Dotson's gonna make the team. Bro. Yeah. I think he's gonna make the 53.
Well, we lose CB1, right, and then that rotates everybody around, and who's the best coming up there would be Melo, right?
Probably Melo, yeah.
Yeah, and wide receiver wise, if everything works out, Melo, he may not get a lot of reps as a wide receiver.
Right.
You know, so why not? You know.
Bro said Matt Campbell is a great coach at Iowa State. He's producing some ballers with good attitudes. Nah, that's yeah. I agree 100%, bro. Iowa State fucking came out of nowhere. They played lights out last year. You know, they didn't make it to where they wanted to make it to, but where they went, bro, they played really good last year. Their defense was really good from DNs all the way to the back of the safety, bro. They were really good. Bro said, I don't think it's cool you can get a jersey with your name on it without having a custom one done, though. Football is hard to find. Only purple I heard of was a fighting old. What do you say? Was a fighter in old days and trapped in paradise movie. Hey, my bad. I just butchered that whole thing. My fault, brother. Hey, hey, put them purples out there. I'll go grab one, bro. I'll grab one. Frank Weber said the defense should force plenty of early passing downs for the yeah.
I see a lot of fumbles. I see a lot of fumbles. I see
a lot of fumbles. I see interceptions, and I see a lot of sacks even more.
Yep.
But we really need to show up on that. That our offenses. I mean, our interceptions is always low.
Yep.
You feel me? Like always low. They said they were the Furpo Bros. Big facts, cuz. Bro said low key, I think D Rich going to make a sophomore leap. Our secondary tough. They not woke. Nah, facts.
Cameron Richards is going to be.
I think what's the name will wake him up though, bro. I honestly think Pete Carroll is going to wake them up this year.
Mm-hmm. You know, already seeing these rookie mini camps, man. He's got these guys working. This ain't no damn date. This ain't summer camp. You know what I mean? They're freaking working. These dudes are freaking sweating their asses off just in rookie mini camp.
People keep saying sign Simmons. Like, I understand Justin Simmons. Ramsey, yeah, but I'm not signing Justin Simmons, and we got two young guys back there that could be better than him. And we only gonna use it for 1 year. So we might as well just use the younger guys and let the coaches see. I would do this, bro. God family, I agree on one occasion, right? If we had last year's coaching staff, then I would do that. I'd trade for Ramsey and sign Justin Simmons. I would do that. But with this coaching staff, I'm not sure. Maybe Ramsey, but I think with development, we got mad young secondaries out there that could play, bro. Like for real. Like, they can really play.
Yeah. Yeah. And you also have to understand with Ramsey, he's going to be a lot like Seawood was at the end of his career. Once he starts declining a little bit, gets older, he's going to end up a staple. More than likely.
Bro said, he said Simmons is cheap. Yeah, but we got what? We just re-signed 2 guys already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got one. We re-signed Palomar, right? And then we just signed Jeremy Chin, who he's the only person that got a 2-year contract besides. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to get somebody else. Like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna start over Chin. That's the reason why we paid Chin the most.
Right. You're not going to get Simmons for a 1 year. You're not going to get Simmons for a 1 year prove it deal. He's going to want 3 years, regardless of what the money is.
Right.
He's going to want and guaranteed money. He's going to want that.
See, we did shit that makes sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that don't make sense. I'm not saying that at all. But we did shit that made a lot of sense, so we wouldn't have to go out and do certain shit like that. Go and get. You know what I'm saying? Because that money, I'm not signing Simmons when I can get that money to Jacoby Myers, and I know he's going to be better productive at his position. You feel me? I'm just not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? That money can go to fucking Cole Miller, where I know where I'm going to get my money's worth. You don't know if we sign this dude and he gets hurt, then what? We back to square one. Should have just used who we had. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no knock on Simmons, but if we got somebody that could be just as good as him, like why resign somebody that we know that's going to be just as good as him?
Yeah, and younger. Right.
And younger.
Yeah, and way cheaper for 5 years, 4 years.
Exactly.
But yeah, Purpo makes a good point. And the thing is, that's always a gamble. Hell, Jeremy Chin's, that's a gamble too. We don't know where he's at now. We don't know where he's at in his career. He got traded for a reason, you know. So we don't know that either. So it is very possible. If we get Ramsey, he's going to turn into garbage. We have no reason to not think that, you know, because we have a track record of that, you know. And I get that. Yep.
Bro said we've been terrible at forcing turnovers for years. Now it's embarrassing. Back in the day, the targets was 20 interceptions for a year for us. Now it's like 5. Yeah, now it's facts. But now that's why we got the people we got. Ball hawks, motherfuckers is smart. You know what I'm saying? They know what they doing, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I have no problem what this coaching staff is doing, bro. I have no problem with what this coaching staff is doing. Dude, that's why I'm saying you're gonna look for more. You're gonna get more interceptions and more turnovers now. You know what I'm saying? Bro said we need a covered safety. Trey Taylor will need to step up. IP and JC, I don't know. I don't think are that good coverage. Yeah, Isaiah Palmer can cover.
He's pretty decent cover.
He can cover. He can cover, bro. He can cover. Now maybe Jeremy Chin, I seen he can cover too, but he's better like what he does. You know what I'm saying? Look, everybody's gonna have a role, and his job is to make sure that they make the best of that role and they be the best at that role, what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna win, is if that person does his job and continues to do his job on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pete Carroll was brought in here to do. We couldn't do that the last couple of years. We couldn't, because there's nobody. They couldn't develop nobody the last few years. I'm dating back to Gruden. Gruden, his coaching staff couldn't develop anything either. They already had players. Most of his players, like the offensive line and shit, like most of them motherfuckers they were already established. They were good.
Yep. And when we talk about Chin, right? I think he's brought in for 2 reasons. Because he's a hard hitting safety. Number one of the hardest hitting in the NFL. But also, you need a veteran guy in your defensive backfield to be the captain back there. So that's the quarterback of the backfield. You need that dude like Marcus Epps was, and he's going to be that Marcus Epps.
Right.
It's not with quite the coverability that Epps had. But he's going to be that guy that's going to be with the veteran presence that knows what the hell's going on in that backfield.
Right. No, you right. You definitely right. Like, and
Rafa in the house.
Who in the house?
Rafa.
Oh yeah, I seen him. El Capitan in the building. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? I didn't want to disrupt, bro, because he was talking shit. But yeah, thanks for pulling up, my brother. Thanks for pulling up. So Frank, bro said I suspect this staff is high on White. They definitely are, and I've been saying this. You can ask, go ahead and ask Nav. Hey, he said he's gonna do. Devin White is gonna play the exact way, the exact position he was playing when he was with Tampa that Super Bowl year.
Yep. And that's exactly where he should be.
Yep. Exactly what he said. That's where he's most comfortable at. That's what he's gonna do. And that helps out Max also too. That helps out Max tremendous. Bro said, Coach Carroll knows high DBs. I think that we will be fine there. Yes, sir. We too. Like, we're good.
That last one from Frank, I read into that at first and I thought Frank was joking. If you read that one again.
This one?
Yeah, one before that.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. I suspect the staff is high White. Like, what do you mean, White? The White stuff?
I did. Yeah. I did get that.
For whatever reason, my dark mind went there, man.
No, I seen it. I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought on what I was going to say. So I just kept going. But damn you, Frank. Damn you.
I don't think he meant it that way at all, but it just struck me.
Nah, it was funny though. It was funny. See what you do? Bro said we always lost the turnover battle last season. We have to flip that this season, protect the field, and get extra possession. We on that. Nah, facts. We on that.
Dude
man.
woke up. This dude right here. This dude woke up on one today.
Yeah, he's cooking.
All today.
Yeah, Stepper cooking, bro. Stepper usually play. You know what I'm saying? He usually get dabbling in there in and out, and you know he played a cut, but today he was on one today. I feel you, bro. You're absolutely right though. We gotta protect the field, bro. Like, and we gotta win that turnover battle, and I think that's gonna play a match. Like I said, all this shit that everybody's saying, bro, ties into what the coaching staff is going to be coaching. You know what I'm saying? This is why I've been saying the coaching staff is going to play a pivotal part in winning this season, bro. And everything y'all saying, they're working on. They're getting that shit out the way ASAP. You feel me?
Yeah, G-Fam, that's good research on that. I really have a hard time with PFF just because of the dude who owns the company. I'm not sure if you're aware who owns PFF. Chris Collinsworth is an absolute turf, bro.
Yo, but there's the other dudes. I don't know if the dudes that do PPF, they actually gave us a good grade. They actually say we had one of the best off seasons.
Yeah, but he's just talking about Isaiah Polamalu by himself at a low coverage grade.
You still got to give him time to develop, though. Watch.
He's still young.
Put in a position. Yeah, he's still young, bro. This is his first contract. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think. He's gonna Pete Carroll and Patrick Graham gonna put this man in a position where he's gonna be the what's his name at Seattle. What was his? He gonna be that Earl Thomas, bro. That's Earl Thomas. That's why he was the first person to be re-signed. Yeah. We could have re-signed Kuntz and Adam Butler before him. We didn't. He was the first person to be re-signed. So that's the reason why. That's something that has to say something.
Yeah, G-Fam, I'm not saying you or PFF is wrong. I'm just saying I don't trust just analytics. I trust what I see in the field more than I trust the analytics.
It's the eye test for me, baby. I'll go by stats, but the eye test is for me.
There you go.
Bro said that was the 80s, man.
Yeah, the white combo. 100% true. There he is.
Taino building. What's happening, bro, man? Yes, sir. Just checking in to say happy Mother's Day, Raider Nation. That man, what's happening, brother? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all. Happy Mother's Day to the ladies, on your side, my brother. And I hope everybody over there is having a glorious day. I hope everybody in the chat having a glorious day. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the family, y'all. G-Fam said maybe PPF is wrong. I don't know, honestly. Nah, you straight, bro. You got your opinions, cuz. That's it. That's what makes this a great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you got your opinion, and we're gonna try to tell you the best way we can on what's really been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think PFF is a great thing for one reason and one reason only. I think it's good for the players to be able to see their own numbers and know what they need to improve on.
Right.
And I think PFF is better for the players than it is for the fans.
Yeah, exactly right.
Fans tend to take numbers only into consideration. And that PFF, really, they grade a lot of crazy stuff. There's a lot of different metrics they use. And I'm not saying it's wrong when they put it out there. I'm just saying I prefer I see and believe it. That's me. I saw progression with him, Ja'Cory, and Bennett last year. You got to think about it. Polamalu had to step up way before he wanted to because of Epps going there. He really had to get better fast. He had to grow up fast.
Bro said, I just wanted to win now in the Pete Carroll window. Nah, facts. Bro, we all want to win now, bro. We tired of this shit. You feel me?
Yep.
And finally, Mark Davis he made a decision that was great. I'm gonna let Tom Brady come in here, and I'm gonna let him pick his people, and Tom gonna do what he need to do. You feel me? And yeah, it was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Gridiron was right. It was a good thing that he, you know what I'm saying? He said, yo, I'm gonna stay over here and let y'all do what y'all need to do. If y'all do have any questions, just holler at me. But he knew, man, look, Tom Brady knew what he was doing. Tom Brady knew that Pete Carroll and Spytek would get along great. He knew that they would attack this place. They would attack this offseason, you know, the best way they can to get this team to start winning.
Yep.
And I truly believe that. I truly believe that.
Yeah, and this one right here, if you don't mind, I got something for that. That's actually a great comment. Hey, did you know that every time I speak, the music gets louder?
Bro, I don't understand, but I'll turn it off. I'll turn it down.
Yeah, just as soon as I go to speak, maybe that's on purpose.
I ain't on purpose. Hell no.
But anyway, PFF, from what I understand, I read a few articles about PFF because I really don't like Chris Collinsworth. I think he's either the CEO or the founder of it.
For real?
I looked into it, and he said PFF might help fantasy players. In fact, PFF is actually built off the same metrics computer-wise as fantasy football. That's where it came from. Absolutely. Right. It actually came from the fantasy football model.
They all don't like the Raiders though on the low, bro. That's why they come up with these analytic type Johns, and they freaking
Thanks, G-Fam. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was just kind of weird that it was changing, but now it's level all the way across.
Maybe I'll be talking loud probably, so that's my fault. I'm start putting it down though, but yeah.
No, you're doing fine. Don't sound bad to me.
I just want everybody comfortable. You feel me?
That's right. So, everybody comfortable. Yeah. What is that? Love is abundant. Love is abundant.
This my bad go. You got some, you know what I'm saying? I probably when I get on, I'm gonna get on. I might get on, but I ain't gonna get on for a long time though, because I got work tonight. So I'll probably get on for a little bit, get some sleep, and then hop off and then get some sleep. Bro said Collinsworth never showed me anything as a player or otherwise. Me either.
Yeah, in fact.
I never knew nothing about Collinsworth except for what he did, commentary.
Yeah,
the
Bengals would have a Super Bowl trophy if Chris Collinsworth would have caught one freaking ball in the Super Bowl, wide open, dropped that shit when he was all by himself. That's as a kid, I'm going, this dude, I can't. From that point forward, I'm like, I can't imagine that this dude doesn't get the kind of shade Scott Norwood got as the kicker from the Bills. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I mean, Collinsworth freaking dropped a very easily catchable ball that would have won them a ball game. That would have put them up 2 scores against, I believe, the Niners, right, Frank? Wasn't it against?
Right. All right, so I don't want nobody to think I'm racist or anything, because I'm not. But the coldest white receiver y'all ever seen play.
The coldest what?
The coldest white receiver y'all ever seen play.
Jordy Nelson or Steve Largent?
Ooh, Steve Largent. I remember him.
Seahawks, man. Yeah. Seahawks very rarely beat us when we're in the division, but when they
like Ed McCaffrey, I liked Ed McCaffrey. He was
Ed McCaffrey too, yeah. But but also Jordy Nelson for the Packers.
He used to piss me off so much, yo. Jordy Nelson is dope though.
Yeah.
Jordy Nelson. I go Cooper Kupp too.
Mm-hmm. So
Kupp.
Freddie.
I like Wes Welker, bro. Wes Welker was a dog
Yeah,
because he was short like me.
Yeah,
Wes Welker was a dog, bro. Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
I like the Edelnut.
And then
get my hot tub, get my Gatorade, my hot tub ready at 350. Don't fuck it up, Edelnut.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, there was another one the Patriots had. Danny Amendola wasn't terrible either. Amendola,
it was nice. He
Yeah,
wasn't better than my man Edelman.
Walker, Edelman, McCaffrey, Nelson. Yeah.
Nelson.
But if you're as old as me, Steve Largent was like the only player that could beat the Raiders. Because when we had them in our division, it was great having them in our division because we were guaranteed 2 wins a year, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, what about what's his name? How y'all feel about the boy Lad McConkey?
More time, and he might be in that conversation in 10 years. Give him 8-10 years, and then we can discuss that. But right now, he looks like he's there.
Renfro,
yeah. And again, just it's the longevity, I think, is what puts them in that kind of category. You know what I mean?
Right.
But man, Frank keeps saying Freddie. I'm trying to figure out
Blitnikoff. If he say Fred, yeah, I watched Fred back in the day.
Oh,
Fred Blitnikoff. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, I'm sorry that didn't register to me. I was just flipping through the Rolodex.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
Okay. There you go.
My number one. I love Fred, bro. He was like that, bro.
Yep. Chris Webber's cousin just said it right there. Yep.
C-Web cousin.
Yeah, C-Web's cousin.
Yeah. And F-Web.
Yeah, F-Web and C-Web.
Hey, that's fire right there. Fly Paper Freddy. Yes, sir.
Fly Paper Freddy.
Yes, sir. Fly Paper Freddy. Yes, sir.
Yo, FPF.
Yes, sir.
And he ain't bullshitting with that because back then, those dudes were using pine tar from they used on baseball bats in major leagues in their hands. You know what I mean? That's stickum and shit. That was the stickum age, you know?
Nah, facts.
Went on for about a decade, and then they finally banned all that shit.
Yeah. It was fucking up the footballs, yo, making them heavy.
Yeah. It's probably
they started running through footballs like crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably the kickers complain about that shit the most until they freaking instituted the freaking the ball that's going to be kicked off is a ball designated for kicking. That's it. Right. So they don't use it in the game. Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Casper. Yeah. And then Brock Bowers, but again, longevity. We got
Dave Casper was nice, but Casper was a tight end.
Yeah, he's a tight end.
Dave Casper was a tight end.
Yeah, I think when you say receiver, I think it's
you're talking about receivers, but I mean, they were goat. Dave Casper was a goat, bro. I love Dave Casper.
Goat. Yeah,
he's the goat.
Yep.
I'm talking about all tight ends. Now, Brock. I hope Brock beats Dave Casper's. I hope he beats all his records, yo.
He already beat one of them last year.
Mm-hmm.
Rookie yards for a freaking tight end in Raider history. So I mean, he broke a lot of NFL records last year, and with the shitty quarterback room we had and shitty play calling, holy crap, man! But that could be the reason why he had as many yards as he did because there was no place else to go. So we might not see as many yards this year, but I think we'll see more touchdowns out of him.
Right. Not facts. Nah, he gonna get his watch. Chip Kelly gonna use the fuck out of his watch. Excuse my language. Try not to curse.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, he gonna use the heck out of him watch. He gonna he gonna be lined up everywhere.
Yep.
Coming from the stands.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Travis Kelce's like, this dude is freaking. He's next. That's what he said. He's next.
Yeah, and Casper too. Nah, facts.
Yep. Look at their socks. Their
socks
covered in freaking pine tar, man. They reach down, go to their socks, get their hands sticky.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's not dirt on their socks, man. That's stick 'em.
That's straight stick 'em. Stick 'em.
Stick 'em. Stick 'em.
Hey man, this is the Your Jersey Raiders podcast with my man Nav in the building, man. This is the Mother's Day special, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Subscribe to both channels. It's right there. You feel me? We appreciate everybody pulling up on us on Mother's Day, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And tell a friend about us.
Yeah. Hey, man, tell the homies and let the homies tell the homies. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like my man Wasty would say, tell a friend and tell a friend. You
Yeah.
We in the building. Yep. We in the building. Shout out Wasty, man. Shout out Wasty. Shout out Gratitude, man. You know, we don't got no ill will against nobody, man. We rock with everybody, man. We'd love to get them on the We would love to get them on the show.
Wi-Fi Willie don't belong here.
Oh, nah, we don't do that.
He don't belong up in here, man. He wouldn't survive 5 minutes with us.
Nope. I'll be on his ass as soon as he pull up on stage.
Yep.
Boy, let me tell you about yourself, mother.
Yep. We be on him like a fat dude on a freaking Snicker bar, bro.
I wonder what you gonna talk about now that DC retired. You can't talk about nothing else. That's all he bases his content on is DC.
Yep.
Now he retired. What you gonna do? Talk about how he go to church and shit?
Yeah. Right. I mean,
talk about how his kids and stuff.
Hey, having faith is a fucking great thing, man.
I love DC though. I ain't coming at DC, man. I love DC. I pray that I'm hearing that he might sign that 1-day contract. I'm not sure. So, but you know, you see it. Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. To all the mamas. All the mamas, and happy Mother's Day to all the mamacitas too. You hear me?
Yep.
Salute. We in the building. So, yeah, man. Last night was lit though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep talking about it because my man East Coast shook the building up last night with his takes. He really shook the building up. You know what I'm saying? But it was great, bro. It was great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you take what he's saying in context, if he's talking the entire NFL, not the Raiders, then it's easier to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Giggity. You know, but you got to understand, he's a scout, man. He's digging into
if he
all.
Feel like there's a player that's better than who he took, shit. 9 times out of 10, he probably right. But like I was telling them last night, though, it depends on, you know, I believe that our coaching staff is going to get, that's why he was agreeing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept saying, bro, the coaching staff is going to coach these guys up. I really believe in it. He was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He said, because of Pete Carroll, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he was like he said, last year's regime, we'd have no fucking chance.
Yep.
We had no chance.
The beauty of the dude, though, he's also humble. So he said several times, look, I'm not the end all be all. This is just what I think.
Right.
You know, he goes, but I happen to be pretty good at what I think. You know, so
and he said got the facts to back it up too.
Yeah,
you know. Bro said East Coast is knowledgeable as heck. That man watches so much film, it's crazy. I watch his channel just for the education. Yeah, I tune in too. That's why I know what I be saying. What I be saying, bro. Like, you feel me? You gotta take in. You gotta have an open mind. You can't be sensitive when you're watching other people's because everybody not gonna be on our side, bro. I mean, that's another thing everybody gotta realize is that everybody not gonna be on our side, bro. People still gonna think we didn't do a good job. There's some people still think our draft picks was you know what I'm saying? But we know, and because I do film too. I ain't gonna sit here and cap and say like I do. I'm sitting here like East Coast, no, but I do it enough to know, like, all right, how this player is gonna be, what his character is, and the reason why John Spytek and Pete Carroll picked him up. That's the type of film I do. You know what I'm saying? He does film for it. You see it, motherfucker had plays put up there, yo, like. This shit real, bro, with him. You feel me? And that's the same with me with the Raiders. Now I ain't gonna have no Raiders plays put up there. No, hell no. But as far as like, us talk about where they at and where we gonna be, I got the knowledge. You feel me? Bro got the knowledge. You feel me? Nav got the knowledge, cause so we do this shit.
Yep. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'll be the first one to tell you when somebody asks me a question about something current with the Raiders that I didn't see. I'm gonna have to look because I don't have time in my day to watch 10 hours of film. But that's ECG's job. That's what his media company is. Right. It's a media scouting company. So it's so he watches. He said he goes. I typically get in 10 hours a day of film. I'm like, damn, okay. That's a lot of film, man.
Guess what? Want to know the crazy thing is? When people are like, well, some people ask me how I watch film. Nigga, I watch games with the TV off, with the sound on mute. That's my film.
Yep.
And I watch it repeatedly, and I probably watch a game about 2-3 times. Then I'll watch another game 2-3 times. That's why I'm confident in our free agents we got.
Yep.
You know how much I watch so much on Landon Roberts. Like, some people still not so. Me and Gravy agree on a lot of things, but me and him do not agree on. Me and him are in disagreement about. He thinks we should have kept Spillane. I say I'm cool with not keeping Spillane, and that I think Landon Roberts is going to be just as good. And he said he wants somebody better, but shit, that's what the development of the younger guys are for.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, we all agree, but in some areas we don't agree. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but we all right in our own facts, though. You know what I'm saying?
One thing we do agree on. We all agree on as a nation. We want more.
Right.
We want more. And seeing is believing. Week 1.
Yeah. We gotta take this shit one game at a time and win 1 year at a time. You feel me? Bro said you can't be a Raider fan. You have to be born a Raider fan, not facts.
Yeah. Well, and you can also be born in the way of maybe you weren't a Raider fan, but when you
pulling up.
When you saw him for the first time, that was your birthday. You saw him for the first time, and that was your team. Whether it's 5 years ago, whether it was freaking 40 years ago, or in my case, I didn't have a choice. My old man was a Raider fan, and I've been one ever since. But if you weren't following it, and your team, you said, man, I really like the attitude of these dudes. I like the nation. I like it all. That's your birthday, even if it was 5 years.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Bro says salute. I'm gonna tell you this. We appreciate you pulling up right tonight. Word up. Pulling up, my brother. What I about to say? I'm gonna tell you, I've been a Raiders fan since '98, cuz. So I've been through the good. I've been through the cheating times. I've been through the really, really bad times. So I know, bro. I know. This is why I decided to do this for, after a while, I'm like, I gotta speak on it. And I'm glad, what I'm saying, that I met Nav, because Nav got the same knowledge I got. That's why we linked up like that. You feel me? He was like, shit, we gonna get this knowledge, both of our knowledge be together, man. We gonna get this shit together, bro. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? So this is why we be saying what we saying, you feel me? We in the building with it, you feel me? This is why we say what we say, you feel me? We don't cat. Y'all know I tore a heckler ass up plenty of times up in here. So y'all know I don't play. Y'all know I know my shit, bro. You know what I mean? So
it's good because he is ready to wipe the floor with him, and I'm trying to be a diplomat. And when the diplomatic approach doesn't work, I just don't say anymore. I just let him roll. He's like, all right, you take the crew, man. I don't know how many chances we got to give somebody, So there comes a point where you just
up here. Y'all just spam 63 off the rip. Yeah. That's all.
Spam 63. And
off the rips. First person see it, put the 63 up, and then keep it going.
Yep. And we had
his ass down, and then I'll take care of these.
Yeah, and we had a lot of folks on last night for that too. It was the whole screen was 63. There was nothing else could be on there. It was crazy. I loved it.
Right. My man G Fam said, my kindergarten teacher used to ask me what color crayons I want to use. I told that teacher lady, the only colors I use is silver and black. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Bam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I used to be in art class too. All I colored in was just pencil.
I'm so damn old. I'm not even sure a box of crayons had silver in it, but I don't know if they had that technology yet.
Shit, bro had to make his old crayons. Goddamn shit. Yeah. Back in the day, the only two colors they had was goddamn black and white. They ain't know about all the rest of the colors.
Right. Hell, just before that was a freaking chisel and stone, dude.
Yeah. Stone Age. You feel me? Man, Ray Knight in the building, bro, said, when I wear my red shirt, I feel guilty. It's a nice shirt, but I hate red because of the queefs. Yeah, I know.
I like red. I like red one day a week, and I wear something red every week, one time, just because it's a color you wear on Fridays in remembrance of freaking veterans that have been lost, that we've lost. So red on Friday is a thing. Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, Fridays. Yeah. I think it's an unwritten thing. It's not a Hallmark thing. I think it's a military thing. I don't know. A lot of people know that.
I gotta get that military, the military Raiders hat that they be having.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I gotta get one of them and get some red. We gonna do that every Friday and shit. See, bro,
salute to service one right there.
Yeah, see, I need that one.
So, if you notice, what are the color of the letters on NFL?
Silver and black.
No, on NFL. What are the colors of the letters?
Oh, red. Yeah. That's tough.
That's what I wear on Fridays.
Bro,
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Thanks.
NFL letters. NFL letters. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just stepping on you. You kind of paused for a second, I thought. But I mean, all the shields have red, but that one's a salute to service hat. So that's the reason why I just wanted to make sure that was understood. That I didn't think that was the only hat that had red lettering for NFL. They all do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Nah, you good, bro. You good.
Ah, nice. my favorite Raiders hat is my green camo Raiders hat. That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that one, man. If you have me on IG, shoot me a picture of those. Hey, how about that? How about this? So I'm about to create my life for tomorrow night. I do Mondays. It's called Monday Night Shield, right? And that's 9 Eastern. So how about this? Anybody that's in here, if you send me IG photos of your coolest hats and stuff, I'll put them on the show.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do the same with Europe. If you have him and not me, or vice versa, or whatever, if you can get those pics to him and just say who you are and what your call sign is in there, we'll call you out.
I could throw them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, put your pups in there, man. Love to see the puppies.
Go to pups in the building, man. You got a pup.
Yep.
Nah, facts. And that's fine.
You got Raiders beanies. Raiders
beanies.
Man.
I only rock with the Scullies, man. I like all Raider Scullies, man. I'm trying to be different. I'm gonna grab some hats though. If they got a camo Scully, I'm gonna see if they got that one too. Raiders camo Scully. Bro say only, yeah. I love the Scullies, man. The Scullies is my thing. I rock an all black Scully on a regular.
That one hat that Wasted's got, where the shield's like from the beak all the way up. You seen that one? Every time he's wearing it, dude,
he got a lot of Johns. Him and Graf, they got so many hats, bro. Salute to them, yo. Them brothers got mad hats, bro.
That thing was filthy.
Yeah, they got some dope hats. Graf do got this red Raider hat. That shit is tough. Yeah. It's just like it got the Raider shield like this, and it's all red. That shit tough, bro. Salute to Graf. Salute to Wasted, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You saw a Celtic Raiders girl, right? When we were live last night, right? You see her profile pic? It's a Raider shield, but the whole outline of the shield is pink. That's freaking cool.
Yeah, I think I seen that. Yeah, that's tough.
Very cool. I'm constantly looking for new backgrounds to put up there. So if you have a cool Raiders background, you want to send it to me on IG, any of you guys, send it to me, and I'll display it. I'll have it behind me.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I might try to. I might have all this stuff back though. I got some more. Like I got another flag like this. It's just a whole Raiders joint.
I just got to get the man cave set up because it's starting to get hot. Yep.
I ain't even put it up yet, so I'm gonna have that. Yeah, I'm getting the man cave set up too. Gotta get some lights. I need it brighter in there. Once I get it brighter in there, I can start just doing more content in there. But right now I just use my wife's room.
Yep.
She didn't mind. She actually offered like you can use my room because of the lights. You don't have to keep. I was taking her light and putting it in there, but it wasn't bright enough, so I need a few more. So I'm gonna change them two. I got 2 light bulbs in there. Change them 2 out for brighter lights. What's the brightest lights I can get, bro? You know?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to LED bulbs, you use less. First, you use less energy to run them, and they're brighter. They're more brighter white, and they're better for like studio stuff.
All right.
So
what are they called?
They're LED light bulbs. You can get them Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever.
All right, bet. Yeah,
they're going to be a little more expensive, but you're not going to change it in forever.
Right.
They last forever.
All right. Bet. Yeah, I'm gonna go rock with that because I'm trying to do the whole setup and shit, you know.
Yeah, Raider Knight. If you got me on IG, man, shoot me a picture of that draft hat. That'd be badass, bro.
Right. Word up. Yeah, man. So I gotta try to start getting ready to get these tickets and stuff. Definitely trying to do that.
Yep.
So I gotta talk to my wife about that. And then you got the indie game too. You say you going to there that one, right?
Yeah.
So
They're on standby because we just don't know when the game's going to be.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm hoping it's a little later in the season because I got a lot going on in the fall. So
right. Well, I do hope that the Philly game is early.
Yeah.
Because I can get to that. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't like I'm probably gonna drive, so 13-hour drive, so it's cool though.
Yeah, it's
so I drove back home a couple times, so
I think the schedule release is the 15th. Does that sound right? I had it
15th.
I had the dates written down over here somewhere. Let's see, notable dates. Which one is that one? What do I do with it? Yeah, I have written down the 15th is scheduled release, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern, the 15th.
All right, good. So we definitely gonna do that show.
Oh yeah,
we definitely do that show, bro. James said, get to go to work later. Raiders Nation for life. Raiders. Got to go to work later. Raider Nation for life. So, all right, bro, man. If you chilling for a little bit longer, then that's cool. You know, if you gotta hop off, that's also cool. Thanks for pulling up on us, man. And everybody, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to both channels. You feel me? So we in the building, man. Bro said lunch break over. Catch you fellas on the next one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, G fam. For real. Appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to both channels. It's the Europe Jersey Raiders podcast, man. Raiders Shield Family podcast. We in the building, man.
Yep.
We in the building.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I think we good though, son. Like, I just can't wait till training camp cover that. But once training camp is over, you know what I mean, that's when we're really gonna see what's good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no question.
So, man, Pete is building. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and happy Mother's Day to all Raider moms out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. Appreciate you pulling up. Happy Mother's Day to, all the ladies on your side. And I hope everybody over there having a wonderful day, man. Good day. And we appreciate you pulling up, you know what I'm saying? On Mother's Day, we're doing a little Mother's Day special, so Raiders special. So, if y'all didn't, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to both channels. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to do something for Raider Nation and the mothers, you know what I'm saying? So, get you some Raider fixing, you know what I'm saying, while you chilling. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pete, though. Man. Shout out Pete. Bro said, is it me or does Navman remind you of Jameis Jameson on Spider-Man? You got to chill, Jay. Hey, Furbo, yo, you got to chill, bro.
It's just a parting shot since he has to go to work.
Yeah.
You got to fire one out and have a chance to fire back.
Hey, you a son of a bitch for that one, bro.
Hey, look, I'm not a comics guy, so I'm not even really sure who that is. But if it is, man. Oh, look.
Bro said, Frank said, much respect to you younger fans who aren't old enough to have experienced a Super Bowl victory. Thank you for your loyalty. Hey man, you know it, man. Hey, I'm one of them. I ain't experienced it yet. I mean, I can't say it because I ain't experienced the win yet, but I experienced the Super Bowl yet, and like bro said, the Super Bowl victory. So yes, and I appreciate Frank, man. Look, bro, I stay loyal, bro. I don't BS, bro. It's plenty time people tell you, yeah, you need to change teams. Never. It don't even feel right. It don't even feel right cheering for somebody else, bro. For real, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I respect teams. Never.
I'll look them up for sure.
Forever. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Shout out PNW Mark Raiders, man. Thanks for pulling up on us, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. It helps both channels grow. Boom. There we go. The Europe Jersey Raiders podcast. Raiders Shield Family Podcast. We in the building, man. It's the Mother's Day special. You feel me? So appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Bro said, look him up, Nav, man. He talking about.
Yeah, I said I'm going to. There's no question I'm looking it up. I want to see. I'm already doing it while you're bullshitting.
Trying to do double him a little bit, yo.
Jameson. What was it?
James Jameson? Spider-Man? He was like it's Jameson. He was, what was he? Like, he took over, like, he was like the boss of the news and shit. Bro said, Raiders been irrelevant for far too long. It's our time to emerge from the shadows and dominate once again.
Oh, right. I know who that.
Definitely right. For tonight, you definitely right, bro. Like, I remember them days, bro. We used to just whoop niggas, bro. Like, every time. And I used to go to school, talk my shit. You feel me? Like, I remember them days, bro. It's been too long, bro. Now, I feel like this shit about to change. Cause, you know what I'm saying?
Jonah Jameson. Okay, yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I can see the resemblance, I guess, barely. I think it's the stash. I think the stash is what does it.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It's definitely what it is. That's why I was cracking up. Goddamn, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Only that's one funny. Nation. Anything else is urination.
Yeah. Everything else is urination. Love it. I'm stealing that. One.
I throw that on the shirt too. Shit. Only one nation. Anything else is urination. Have us pissing on all the other teams.
And then you can even put it on there. You can even put it on there. EST 2025. Friggin' F-Web.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quote from F-Web.
Oh, mama, son. How y'all feeling today, man? Y'all having a good day, son? Shoot, y'all let me know.
Yeah.
Let us know y'all having a good day, man. Shoot, I can't complain. I got work tonight, though, but it's cool. It's only a few hours.
Every day I wake up's a good day, bro.
No, that's facts. You know, you gotta thank the good Lord, man, that we all woke. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Glorious day today, man. Glorious day.
No day is guaranteed to anyone.
Facts.
So make the best of it. Make the best of every day.
Nah, facts. I got juice.
I was a slacker today, though, man. I didn't go on a run this morning, so I was a slacker today. Taking care of the lady this morning, so.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that's going to get a comment. Taking care of her how, man. I can see that coming.
So I like to say that you guys, I appreciate the chat and everybody. Bro, our video last night is at 173 views. Make sure y'all run them up again. I know it's a long video, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Yep.
It's definitely worth it. So y'all run that up, man. Run that up, yo, for real.
Yep.
Real.
Yep,
Man.
Absolutely.
I got
And
some
also
shorts. Run it up.
Also realize on my channel as well, I have the live shows where Europe is on there as well. So
Right.
it's not me just popping on his channel. We're doing the same thing. So
Right.
17th
Yo, man,
of May.
my shorts, man. I just hit 1.2K on one of my latest shorts. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I got a couple of Johns right now that's at like the Josh Jacobs one. Y'all go look at that short when he's, he was talking about the whole situation with Josh McDaniels and Ziegler. That's at 1.4K. You know what I'm saying? And I got another short. I ain't, I'm not going to even show, but y'all go look at the shorts, man. Run them up. Run the shorts up too, man. Run the shorts up. On both sides. Not even just me. Run up on both sides. You feel me?
Yep. In the meantime,
a couple TVs. What's the name? Run them up.
Yep, absolutely. And in the meantime, pimp being him out like we're a quality hooker, dude. To everybody you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That helps us out a lot. The subs to 500 is going to be. That's going to take some time. I mean, we're both over 100, well over 100 now.
Right.
And that's to the chat.
And that's because of y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, we do this shit for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We want to be in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, we want to be monetized for y'all. So you know what I mean? It helps us out, and it helps us keep this channel growing, bro. Keep our channels growing. You feel me? So.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Raider Knight says Sunday chilling just has some pork buns. I'm sorry, bro.
And fried noodles.
I said fried noodles for lunch. Sun is shining and feeling good right now. I know that's real, my brother. I know that's real.
Where are you living at?
It rained all day yesterday. It's trying to rain again a little bit here, but we good though.
Where are you living at, Raider Knight? Where are you living at? Hey, everybody everybody that's in here, go ahead and post up where you're at. City and state.
Yep. Oh man, Frank said, never be guilty of the sin of ingratitude. That is a Todd Christensen quote. Nah, for facts. Facts. Yeah. Bro said, I live in Vegas. Oh, you right in the city. You hometown. My dog.
Sounds like somebody we need to enlist for some spy moments at the stadium. To me,
nah, facts. Facts.
Santa Rosa, yeah, I think I knew that, Frank.
Rose in California, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Bro said we haven't won shit in a minute, but I can only imagine the other franchises that have never won shit ever. Nah, facts. And that's the crazy part where people always want to bash us because we ain't won nothing in a minute. But it's like, motherfucker, look at the other teams. They ain't won a damn thing yet. They ain't even licked the turf.
Yep. And the Buffalo Bills, it just baffles my mind in my life. I'm just like, God dang, they should have had a Super Bowl by now. They really had teams to do it. And it's like, damn, I feel bad for my best man at my wedding. You know, way back in the day, my best friend growing up, he's a Bills fan, man. And I watched all 4 of those Super Bowl losses with him, and I felt terrible for him. I didn't even know what to say to him. You know, it's amazing that the Bills, the Vikings, the Chargers, you know what I mean? They don't have never won a Super Bowl. It baffles me.
Nah, that's facts. That's definitely facts, bro. Like,
they've all been there against the world, but damn.
Right. It's been crazy.
And then what do you do?
It's gonna be harder for them because it's so many teams that's getting better. Like, we're getting better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the AFC, so it's gonna be harder for them.
Yeah. And then the thing is, you're runner up at the Super Bowl, and your draft pick is 31.
Right.
It's you can't really like improve in the draft dramatically if you're a runner up in the Super Bowl. You just can't.
Yeah.
So and 2002 is a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that, we nosedived for a long damn time after that.
Bro said Detroit never got there, and they have been around forever now. Facts.
Yeah.
They definitely feeling it.
Yeah, and the Chargers have been around since what, 1959 or some shit like that, even before the NFL was formed,
Right.
and they've only been to one. So, Raiders training camp going to be in Napa. I heard folks debating that. I think that's normal. Is the Napa?
Yeah.
They go to Napa because
I was trying to say that, but then people kept saying, "Nah, it's gonna be in Vegas." So I don't know.
If they're doing it indoors, I understand it, but it's pretty much been in Napa. So
the last couple of years, since we've been to Vegas, up to last year, it's been in Vegas up to last year. We went to Napa last year. That's why I said we need to get back to that. Like, that'd be good. But I mean, I've been hearing a lot of they're going. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what they're saying. I'm on the Raiders right now.
I can see the mindset of because if you're in the heat, like hardcore Vegas heat in the summer, you spend more time hydrating your players than you do actually practicing.
Right.
You know, and Vegas definitely has a state-of-the-art freaking indoor facility. So,
not facts.
I can see it be a little bit of both.
It's not big enough though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, if they didn't know, if they was gonna have training camps there, they should have did that, made that shit a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think they built that. I think we went to Napa because the facility wasn't built yet in Vegas. Pretty sure, right? They had to use the actual stadium, which is not good because there's no revenue coming in.
We got two fields.
Yeah.
So we rotate fields. Like, we got the actual game field, and then we got like a practice field there too. So that's not bad.
Agreed, so but I don't think that was built at the same time the stadium was. I think that came after. Yeah. So I think that was part of it. But it is kind of important once you get, even if you're doing a lot of it indoors, it's important to get them outdoors once everybody's kind of in football shape.
Yeah.
Outdoors a little bit, So.
They ain't got nothing yet. Yeah, I don't know where it's gonna be at yet. They haven't even announced it yet. So as soon as they announce it, we'll get y'all the info. Bro said, please stay hydrated, Pete. Don't need our coach having a heat stroke. Nah, Pete know what he doing.
Yeah,
he know what he doing. I mean, he know he ain't in Seattle no more.
Yeah, he was also USC for a while, and he knows what he is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
they use Napa when they came from LA back to Oakland in the 90s. Yeah, they've been doing well when they was in Oakland. They was going to Napa for years, yo. They was going so all the way up until they moved to Vegas, and then once they moved to Vegas, we started using the Vegas facility, and then all the way up until last year, and then they went back to Napa, which I think we should do because the brotherhood, it keep us together, especially this team. I think it'd be dope, but you never know what Pete Carroll might want. Pete Carroll might like, nah, let's stay here, let's just chill.
Maybe, maybe. But it's neither here nor there for me because I think the coaching staff knows what the hell they're doing. Right. And it's one of those. I don't really care. I just know that Allegiant Stadium, if they're doing like camps and stuff like that, the revenue is not coming into the stadium. So I think they try to limit the use of it so that they can have concerts and all this other shit in there, so that they can bring in revenue in the off season. So I think that's a big part of it. So it's like us. We're trying to bring in revenue right now, having very little to talk about. You're talking about where they're going to be practicing at,
right?
Yeah.
We promise it'll be more. It'll be more better once the preseason start. We can really start getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And we know it's a little slow, and that's why I really wanted to come. Start. In the all. That's why I started this in the off season. That way, I'm saying the very, very start of the off season. Like as soon as the season ended, I probably waited like a week or two after the season ended, and then started. And then that's when I started.
Yeah, that way you be uninterrupted a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as other folks, being on.
Exactly. Yeah. That way now now that we kind of in the algorithm now, we're starting to rotate because my man my man Rob said this like a couple days back. He's like, bro, once the season starts, you'll start to be in the algorithm, and you know what I'm saying. That's when you're gonna be getting all type of people coming to y'all and shit. So we in the building.
Yep, I started my channel live just after the draft because I didn't want to be I didn't find myself being able to even compete there.
There you go. Talk his ass up too. My guy, you're Raiders doing the
Raiders.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, brother? Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies on your side. I'm hoping y'all having a good day, Rob. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's the Mother's Day special, bro. You missed a good one last night, man. You missed a good one last night. 5-hour show. I know you said you caught it though. You said you caught it, and I appreciate you watching that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you liked the show last night. Also, bro said Happy Mother's Day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you liked the show last night. Bro said to-do list. He doing the honey's do list. Hey, that's
on
cool.
Mother's Day, it's one of those where it's not an option. You have to finish the list on Mother's Day. It's just the best gift you can give right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, shoot, we chilling, bro. We chilling.
Yep.
We just, like we said though, if it ain't no slow grind, you ain't got no grind. You feel me? So I'm cool. You know what I mean? And this prepares me for next off season. So I already know, what I'm saying, how to attack next off season. So you know what I mean? So
I think me and you need to freaking link up in person, man, at some point and do a live somewhere.
Man, look, I don't mind pulling up on you, bro. I don't mind pulling up on you. And then, one day you can pull up on me. You feel me? So
absolutely, brother. We'll do it.
Yeah, we can, whatever, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I have some stuff I'm taking care of right now. But, once I get, back into motion, I we definitely going to make that happen.
Absolutely. We'll just call it something we talk about during the season, maybe. Something like that.
Now, let me know. Do I gotta? We both good. Like we got enough screen, right, to do everything.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yep.
Bet.
Yep.
Bro said my favorite part of Mother's Day is when some mamas wraps my present. Frank, you gotta chill, bro. Frank, bro. Yo, you gotta chill, bro.
Every time I read that, I read deeper into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, bro. We got and he put the cap on mine, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, bro. Oh, bro, son.
You guys are something else, man. Something else. I love it. Frank on
Frank
a
on
sick
the
one.
sick one. My mama, dog. Yo, Frank, you gotta chill, bro. Look at the emoji face, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man. Oh,
Oh my
man.
god, dude.
Frank,
Oh,
you the
it's just
goat, bro.
funny.
You are the goat.
Weird shit.
You the goat, cuz.
Oh my god.
Look, bro had to walk away, son. Bro had to walk away. Rocking with you.
Characters, bro. Characters.
That shit's so funny, cuz.
That is funny, dude. I'm crying right now, man.
Not fact.
Oh, gotta have that though. Gotta have the comedy too, man. Gotta have.
Fact.
We've been through too much to end the day without some
Man,
comedy.
Nah, fact.
As Raider fans, we go through way too much without some comedy, man. Gotta be light.
But yeah, man, shoot, man. We working though, man. We working. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to both channels, man. It's right there. Put them up.
Yep.
Subscribe to both channels, man. We giving y'all that good content, man. That's it. That's all we know. You know, speed up live and direct content. You feel me?
We may just be chopping it up because there ain't a whole lot to talk about right at the moment, except rookie minicamp's going down. So
right,
the schedule coming out.
If y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying, to spark the convo up, man, y'all make sure y'all throw them in the chat, man. We're gonna answer.
Yep. Throw questions up in the chat. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. And then Frank's going to come up with a question that's going to have some hidden innuendo. And
yeah. We're going to take an intermission to laugh real quick, goddamn. Frank's the comedian in here, guy. Frank's the comedian in here, y'all.
It's all we need is bueno. We need bueno and where's the flag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose Town too. You get Rose Town. Rose Town was lighting shit up last night, boy. I tell you, Rose Town was lighting shit up last night, yo. For real.
Freaking hilarious, man.
Man, I love the chat though, man. I love y'all, man. We love y'all, well, man.
ECG even said, "Man, you guys got a lit chat." He said that.
Nah, facts.
Yep.
You probably got the dopest chat in YouTube right now, man. We got the dopest chat in YouTube right now, man. And we gonna get it. It's gonna grow. Trust me, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow.
Question. No question. So I don't know if anybody out there is even thinking about possibly starting their own channel. If you are, hit me up. I'll tell you what I've experienced at the very beginning, and I can tell you how much time it consumes in your life. You know, so I think both of us can. It's time consuming.
Yeah. Said, where's Dixon, David? I don't know. I am, goddamn. He said, little piano girl. Oh shit. Oh man.
Which one you talking to?
Bro said, where's my wrench?
Chris.
Chris for Raiders podcast, man. Shout out to you, bro, man. Holla, bro. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies on your side, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope they're having a good day.
He's not on my channel right now. I'm looking at my chat.
Yeah, he over here.
Okay. Where's his wrench? He wants his wrench. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
We appreciate you hopping on, bro. We appreciate you hopping on, man.
Oh yeah.
Raiders. This is a Raiders special, man. Happy Mother's Day Raiders special. You know, we decided, you know, just kick it. You know what I mean? Just be chilling. Get y'all comments in. Get y'all questions in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to both channels. You feel me? We in the building.
Oh.
Bro said you owe me now.
Well, switch over to my channel and I'll do it right now. If you switch over to my channel, I'll do it right now. That's the only way I can do it right now. I can't do it from here.
Why? What did you tell me? You trying to hop on?
No. Yeah.
Oh.
I owe him. I think he means the wrench.
Oh.
Anyone with a blue wrench is sus.
All right, now you gotta chill.
If Chris comes over, to my channel, which I'm gonna have to refresh.
Bro said you go over there, you got your wrench, bro. You got your wrench for you, cuz.
Yep. You pop in my chat here.
Don't say you got the, you know what I'm saying? You see, he got the wrench for you, big bro. He got the wrench.
Yeah, I got a wrench for you. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. There it is.
Bro said I'm on both, bet. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you, cuz. Oh, that shit's funny.
There we go. How's that look? How's that look to you? Go ahead and hit say something on the chat. Chris, say something on my chat there right quick. You should have a wrench next to you.
What the wrench mean? What's the wrench?
Moderator.
Oh, the mod. Oh, okay. I'm bugging. I should have known that shit.
Should be good now. There you go, Chris. Debt paid.
Brother feeling brand new now. You feeling brand new now.
Brand new. Got that wrench.
You ready to go now.
And the thing is, Piano Man, it was just the three of us, me, you, and Chris, right? And Piano Man popped on. We were about to freaking kick him because we were sick of him already. And he's like, no, leave him on there. Leave him on there. Let's freaking let him have it. Right on.
Tore his ass up. Hey, Chris tore his ass up last night too. Pause.
Yep. Pause.
Gotta put a pause on that.
Yep. One of the crash.
I wanted to crash wrench, damn it.
Snap on, bro.
Hey,
Pause.
bro in the bill, he said you need the trolls. Nah, facts. You see what I do to them? You see what I do to the trolls? Shit. I'm more than welcome to trolls. Look, I said bury them. You damn right. His ass ain't on here. He like, oh, wait a minute. Should I hit that? Should I hit that? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna just watch. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
He better not bring his ass over here. Bury his ass again.
Right.
Day 3.
Yep. Because that dude.
I need to make a video.
Light your ass up.
Times. Yeah, I need to make a video of all the times I done destroyed him.
Yeah, I think they call that a compilation of that.
Video.
That's what a compilation. Yeah.
See what the hecklers do as Charger fans? They get buried. It's gonna be the name of it. Look at that. Burying him under the Rager logo at the 50. You feel me?
Yeah.
He under there.
Hey, look at that. Look at that wrench.
He's dropping by doing a Mom's Day barbecue. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. I know the food good over there. Man. Hey, send us a plate, man. And tell everybody we said Happy Mother's Day on our side, man. For real. Right salute, there, bro. Thanks for popping up. That's what we doing. Very nice said when Piano Man joins, put him on an automatic timeout every 15 minutes.
No, so wait. Well, I think what he's saying is give him 15 minutes, then bench him for 15. Give him 15 more, then bench him for 15 more.
Yeah.
It just
and
makes
we finish every 15 minutes. Spam 63.
Yeah, every 15 minutes, spam 63. Yeah.
And then when his ass on timeout for 15 minutes, when he come back, I would chew his ass out for about 15 minutes. And then we gonna rotate. Me, then back to 63. Yeah, I got bars too.
Yep.
I got juice.
Yep. Yep. This guy right here, once the diplomatic approach from me ends, this is where he begins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always, hey, he be like, bro, I can't do it no more. Don't worry about it. Sit down, chill, relax. Take a load off. I got you. Come on, his ass like white on rice, you. I'm playing.
Oh yeah. That dude was skipping around too, man. There's just all kinds of freaking silly shit. And also illiterate. You couldn't even read the comment and make any sense of it. So
nah, I had him in shambles.
Yeah.
I had him in shambles. He didn't know what to say.
He was broken.
He was stuttering in the chat. How you do that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Had his ass stuttering in the chat. I don't know how you do that, but he was. That was something new. I wonder if Piano is the rat that got Chris and his show blacked out on earlier. Probably.
Maybe. That's kind of way that happens.
Right.
So YouTube had this. They got this algorithm in their software that just kind of looks for unauthorized stuff constantly. So you could be okay if you do it exactly the way they want you to do it, but
right.
All it takes is one person from the chat to send them a freaking report, and that brings their eyes to it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that works. They usually, a lot of times, you can get away with some shit, but if somebody hits that report button and they put in the description, they put somebody got their eyes on it and saying, yeah, you can't do that. So just all the reading I've been doing about it, that's pretty much how that works.
Yeah.
I prefer not to be reported, but Wi-Fi Willie undercover is what Chris said. That's what Piano Man is. Wi-Fi Willie undercover.
Yeah.
It's fun.
He like to cover he don't just cover the Raiders, he cover everybody.
Yeah. He said Piano Man, Wi-Fi Willie undercover. He mad that Carr retired.
Yep.
Yeah.
He big man right now.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
He big man. Like
Yep. Yeah. Look at the emoji or the emote from Frank on the next
Piano rat.
Piano. That's the new name. Hey, Piano Rat, how you doing? When he pops in.
Yep.
Everybody
63s and Piano Rats on there.
So we have a couple of copyrights here. So FWeb is going to have a shirt made. We have to give him copyright on that one, and then he's got to copyright the Piano Man nickname as Piano Rat. So
yep.
He is Piano Rat to everybody in the chat. Whether he did it or not, we have to make the assumption he did.
He went back to Raider Rebels chat to heckle him.
Oh, did he?
That's where he came from.
Mm.
He came from his chat.
Probably came from Rab. I think that's the first time I saw the dude was in Reb's chat.
Yeah.
In Reb's show. Yeah.
Reb used to love it. Reb be letting him, he'd be letting him have it.
Yep.
Bro said anyone that hangs around the Raider chat from another team is a closet Raiders fan, but they won't admit it. No, that's facts.
Yep.
They love us. That's what I was saying last night. They love you. You love us. Why are you over here?
Chris, have a good time, man.
All right, Chris.
Take care of mama.
Rose said later, fellas. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna have to bounce here real quick. So I got a list as well. I gotta complete. So
All right, brother. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut out because I gotta get some rest and
all right,
chill out for a little bit. I
all right,
might hop on a little later. I'll probably shoot you a text and let you know if I am a lot.
all right.
So, um,
Sounds good.
but yeah, man. So, said PNW Mark Rader said, "I'm Battleborn Day." Wait, hold on. Let me get that up there. Everybody just start popping up. I can stay on for a little bit though. I'll stay on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I got to bounce, bro. I don't have
All
to.
right, brother.
All right, man. I'll talk at you next time. Just shoot me a text, man.
All right, I got you. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother.
All right.
Hey, everybody, nation, have a good one. Take care. Happy Mother's Day.
You heard him. So what's happening, y'all? Like I was saying, so PNW Mark Rader said, "I'm Battleborn, biggest little city, Reno." Oh, all right, bet. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Very nice and happy Mother's Day to all the single fathers having to do two jobs. Nah, facts. Right, said, Piano Rat and all the Chargers fans are like kid brother trying to hang out with you and your crew. Now that's facts. Mark Raider said, "Awesome show, guys. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, yo. Shoot, if you want to hop over here, bro, you could. You know what I'm saying? Hop over here. You want to hop over here and get right, you could." Frank said, "Later, Nav." Yes, sir. Bro said, "Right here. One Dream still in the building. Yes, sir. I get y'all questions in, man. Get y'all comments in. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really much. We just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to throw some questions in there, get your comments in. Y'all more than welcome to. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. You feel me? Helps the channel grow. But yeah, man, make sure y'all get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in, man. I got juice. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure you get y'all comments in. So, like I said, the announcements, we'll be having my man Mitchell Rents on the show soon. Well, I ain't gonna say not super soon, but he be on soon, you know what I'm saying? He gonna come rock out with the guys in the chat, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna, pick Mitchell Rent's brain and see how he liking it and shit, you feel me? So y'all make sure y'all look out for that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all look out for that. We got 10 in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Your Jersey Raiders podcast, Mother's Day edition. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all the Raider Nation mothers out there. And we in the building, y'all. We in the building. Frank said, "Which player do you think will be pleasant surprise next season?" What you mean, like coming out of the draft, or you talking about on our squad? If you talking about our squad, player surprise, probably Dante Thornton. I think bro said, "All right, I'm in the building now. Appreciate you, bro." So I'm gonna say Dante Thornton because I think he's gonna need to do some development. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna need to do some development. Um, but I think he's gonna be the sneaky guy because a lot of people who's not high on him like that. Which I think he is. Dude, 6'5", bro, run 4'3". Like he got the hands. You know what I'm saying? Bro said moving over now. All right, it's all good. It's all good. Um, but um, bro said unexpected. Yeah, and everybody's not expecting him to be, you know, the top guy or going to be, but he's going to have a role, and I think he's going to play his role well. Dante Thornton. Another guy, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Darian Porter too, which is one of my favorite draft picks in this in the draft. And I think he's gonna be like, he got 1 year under his belt, and I think he's gonna be the surprise too. So I'm gonna give you two guys. So them two. Yep, them two. And man, y'all get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in. I think bro's still in the building too, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, I get y'all comments in, get y'all questions in, man. We in the building. We know what y'all thinking, man. I got juice. I got juice. How y'all day going, man? Y'all day still going good, yo? Yeah. I got juice. Very nice. Say where you live at. I live in Alabama, bro. He's a little town called Hazel Green. Yep. Yep. Mark said cold, wet, windy up here. Man, it's raining out here. It was raining out here. I don't know where it was raining. I don't know if it's raining now. Bro in Reno too. Dang, yeah. Trey said, I think Tonka will surprise some people in a good way. Nah, facts. I've been saying this about Tonka. I think Tonka Hemingway reminds me of Adam Butler. And his get off is crazy. His first step is crazy. Like, so I see him getting some playing time too, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Piguez, I don't know. Piguez might have a little bit to go. He might pop off next season, but this season I think Tonka can really have a good year. You know what I'm saying? Very nice said. Very nice said. How did you become a Raiders fan living out there? Your family's Raiders fans too? Nah. See, all right. So I'm originally from New Jersey. You feel me? I've been out Alabama for about 12 years. So like I said, as a young guy, I used to watch. I like Miami. The Hurricanes is my favorite college team, but it was just something about Charles Woodson that made me become a fan. And he's just so happened to be, drafted by the Raiders. And then I watched the Raiders games, and they past games, and just just everything about Raider Nation just was appealing to me. So I was like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, and I never look back. You know what I'm saying? And my family, no, I'm the only Raiders family. My brother's a Ravens fan. My pops is a Cowboys fan, and the rest like the Eagles. And my cousin, my uncle Julian, he's a Cowboys fan too, but his son is a Redskins fan. So yeah, so we all over a little bit, but most of them like the Eagles because they, Jersey. Mark said, I'm in Aberdeen, Washington now. Oh, dang. Yeah, it's definitely cold and wet out there, cuz. Definitely cold and wet out there, son. It's always raining in Washington. My man lives in Seattle, so I know how you feel. And I gotta go visit him too, so I haven't visited him in never since he been out there. I gotta go visit him. My man Frank said, I like Thornton too. I think if he presents a threat early, he is going to cause problems for opposing defenses. Nah, yeah, most definitely. Hold on one second, y'all. 1 second. I agree though. I'm still talking to the camera real quick. Now I agree though. You know what I'm saying? I think Thornton's going to be that dude. He gonna need some. He just needs to get a little bit bigger and bulk up. Um, and then I think he'll be fine. But like you said, like Frank said, if he has opposing if he got opposing, what's the name? He's gonna be. I mean, if he continue to learn what he has to do and get better at it, yeah, he gonna definitely shit on defenders, other defenders. You feel me? Definitely gonna shit on other defenders. So I ain't mad at him at all. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not mad at him. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good year, man. Like I said, bro, like it's gonna be a good year for us. This coaching staff is gonna be everything, anything, and everything for this team to have success. So I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna be all right. Sir, yes, sir. Got 13 in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We in the building, man. Bro said, are not to like Porter. I expect good things from that young man. Yeah, look, like I said, bro, he's after I did the extensive background and stuff, it's similar to what Richard Sherman was. You know what I'm saying? Big guy, fast, physical, smart, played offense first, went to defense, at corner, and then, play elite at that position. You know what I'm saying? And people say, oh, well, he's still young at the position. That's even better. He got more to learn. But he's already good enough to play. You know what I'm saying? So he's good enough to play. So I ain't mad. I ain't mad at, like, I really like Darren Porter. He's gonna be special and he's passionate about, wherever wherever he plays, they're passionate at, and he's gonna make the best of it. He said that in his press conference. Be on the lookout for some big things, man, from Darren Porter. The guys that people not expecting, watch. Be on the lookout for them. Be on the lookout for them. They're gonna be the key. Watch. They're gonna be the key. Real for real. Real for real. Yeah, y'all get y'all coaches there, y'all. Don't be shy now, cause bro, I ain't in the building. Don't be shy now, cause bro left the building. Get y'all questions in, man. We in the building. Who do you see as our return man this year? I ain't gonna lie, it could be a lot of people. It could be a lot of guys. Maybe Tommy Malott, probably. Trey Tucker, I would want to say. You know what I'm saying? Probably like Tommy Malott, Trey Tucker, maybe McAllister. Um, you could, if Mel Dotson, I could see him. Um, Dante Thornton, I could definitely see him. You know what I'm saying, playing kick return. So, we got a lot of guys that's fast that can play back there. A lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. But yeah, I can see them guys mainly. Uh yeah. I can't think of nobody else, but them guys majority, yeah, I can see. You know what I'm saying? I can see. Juice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get your comments in, get your questions in. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Right now. Probably gonna get off in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna get off just a little bit. Probably say about 10 more minutes, I'll hop off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in, let me know what's goody. Bro said kickoffs. Bro said kickoffs aren't what they used to be, but punt returns are still crucial. Yeah, facts. Now, kick return, I could probably see McAllister. I could see McAllister and Trey Tucker. And punt return, shoot, probably put Tommy Malott, or Dante Thornton back there. Or you could just use both of them. You ain't even gotta use Tucker or McAllister. Never know how they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. Who said HMD to you? What? Oh, happy Mother's Day to your chick. I'm about to say what? Yeah. I'll let her know. Everybody said the chat said happy Mother's Day to her and shit. I'll let her know. Correct. Facts. Y'all get y'all questions in, man. We kicking it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get y'all questions. It don't even matter what the question is. It don't even have to be, Raider related or nothing, bro. If y'all just want to get anything out there, man, put it out there, bro. We can talk about it. But yeah, Frank, but punt return is gonna be crucial though too. Special teams, period, is gonna be crucial to us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Special teams create period. You know what I'm saying? Kick off, kick off, kick return, punt return, all that. It's gonna play a major part. You weren't really good last year either in special teams, so that's gonna be interesting, Frank. I'm glad you brought that up because that's gonna be interesting to see what they do. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, man. For real, for real. Keeps us giving Raider content, you know what I mean? So and we appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up for real. I got juice. I got juice. Woo. Got juice. My man Guff, man, he ain't put this out yet, but I just want to put some smooth shit. I'll go back to if I do another John tonight, I probably will. I'm gonna get some rest, try to get some sleep because I got work tonight. But I'll try to do one before I dip out of here and shit. But yeah, man, y'all make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, helps the channel grow. You know what I'm saying? And we in the building, man. Bro said hard to win games with special teams, but easy to lose games with bad special teams. Nah, it's facts. Facts, definitely facts. Because you can be up and then motherfucker run that shit back if you don't have no good coverage. You know what I'm saying? If people don't do their assignment on special teams, even the momentum during the game, it can change within an instant You know what I'm saying? That's what me and Frank talking about right now. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying, momentum, a game, anything can change within one kick return, one punt return, or even kickoff. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker fumble. You know what I mean? Anything. So Frank, man, you cooking too, bro. You cooking. I think you got some of the juice from Stepper, bro. Real. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need to build it. We got 8 in the building, y'all. We got 8 in the building. Let's get it, man. Got 8 in the building. 7 in the building. Nah, let's go, yo. Y'all got any questions, comments, or anything? I mean, throw them out there. Throw them out there. Got a few more minutes to rock out. Got a few more minutes to rock out. So I got juice. We got juice. We got juice. Sir, we in the building. Yes, sir, we in the building. What else? What else? What else? It ain't really, like I said, it ain't really much. It's Mother's Day. We just kicking it. You feel me? I just figure out, come on here and do another John for y'all. Man, Frank said, is Genty a formidable third down back? You damn right. He can play all 3 downs, but we don't want to overload him like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, about 20 to 30 touches. You know what I'm saying? Get him acclimated and get him warmed up. You feel me? And then, you know, but I think during the season you're gonna start to see that though. Him doing all 3 downs. I mean, he still might. Pete Carroll and him might put him for all 3 downs. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So, you know what I mean? My man Blaze just hit me up. If he get on here, I'm definitely stay on for a little bit longer. So if he say he hop on, you know what I mean, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. But yeah, bro, I think we gonna be. Bro said I knew he was a bell cow, but don't know about him much. Bro, you go watch. That Genty is fucking is phenomenal, bro. Like that was a phenomenal pickup. Like if you want to think about Brock Bowers and last year, think about Genty for this year. It's the same thing. You're gonna get the same production, good production, bro. Come on. You're gonna get great production from him, like facts. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what bro say. But he said he hit me up an hour. I'll probably be off then, but so yeah, but yeah, Frank, like he's phenomenal, bro. Like the way he cuts, the way he bounces off players, like you know what I'm saying. In an interview with it was with one, who was it, JT the Brick, and the other in and and Marcus Allen, right? He was saying like, I know who to cut. You know what I'm saying? I know who to juke. I know who to put the move on. I know who to run through. I know who to bounce off of. I know what players to bounce off. So he knows, bro. He's ready. He'll be ready. He'll be ready. Most definitely. But man, I hate to get off with 7 people up in here, man. For real, for real. Uh, I hope everybody, having a good day. I hope all the mothers out there having a good day, a blessed day. Um, you know, I'm always say this, man. We appreciate y'all. You will always be appreciated. Um, in the world. We love you. Um, and yeah, man, y'all just be safe out there, man. Bro say gotta light those fire plugs. So yeah, fire plug. Nah, facts. You got to. You got to. You got to. You know what I mean? You got to, bro. Like them tight backs. Like I like them tight backs. Like work done. Them little motherfuckers that got it done. You feel me? Like so. Yeah. Genty is gonna be dope, bro. Genty is gonna be dope, and that's how I feel about Sincere McCormick too. I like Sincere McCormick. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't talk about him. You know, I know he dealt with some injuries, but he's really going to be good this year. And I can see that three-headed monster, him, Genty, and Mustard. You know what I'm saying? But, you got to put the work in, which I know he will. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, guys, I'm about to cut up out of here. So with that being said, y'all know what it is. Your Raiders. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Happy Mother's Day to all. And I'll see y'all later. Bro said, my man Frank said, thank you for the platform, sir. Great show. Man, anytime, man. Anytime. Smokey Chuck, what's up, bro? I was just about to cut up out of here, bro. Yeah, I was just about to cut up out of here, man. But I will be on. We'll be on later on, a little later. So make sure you tune in, Chewy. Real man, make sure you tune in, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my brother's channel. You feel me? And yeah, man. Bro said, where's Nav, man? He had to cut out. I think he left his what's the name on, just so y'all can tune in for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, Chewy, we're gonna be on later on, bro. I'm not gonna be on too long later on. I'll probably be on for about an hour or two, probably. I gotta work tonight, so I'm gonna try to get my rest in, do that, and then head to work. So you know what I mean? But yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all always. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Chat, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies on y'all side. I hope y'all having a good day. And you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. And peace.